Okay, so tell me if this sounds hokey. I need to brown some of this for stuffed peppers. I didn't thaw it out because I didn't know if I'd have time, but I need some of it for meatballs and well, meatloaf cups, which I'm going to also use as meatballs. But I cook so much. I always cook so much. So I'm trying to, you know, use this and make a little this, a little that, da da da. But this isn't thawed for meatloaf. So what if I brown it? What's the thinking? If I brown it and then I mix it up like meatloaf and cook it all together. Do you think it'll work? Let's do it. Let's challenge it. Let's see what we come up with. So, I'm going to brown that. I'm going to cut up my peppers. I'm going to get me some tomato juice out. Tomato juice. Maybe a tomato paste if I have one, which I don't have one. Maybe a tomato sauce if I need it. Some onion. And rice. I need rice. So, I like this rice because it's easy. I usually get the boil in the bag. It's two of them. We'll save one for something. And cheese. We need cheese. What do you think? And then Josie's got some shrimp in the freezer, which she's got some Alfredo sauce and some noodles, and she's going to make shrimp Alfredo one night for her daddy, since I'll be at work. So let me get busy cutting all of these and browning the hamburger, and I need to fold clothes, and I need to start laundry, and I need to make the bed, and I need to take a shower, and yeah, that's the way it goes. Alright, I'll be back. Let me get busy here. Okay, I'm gonna cut up the mangoes, or I used to call them mangoes. Peppers, bell peppers, whatever they're called. And we're gonna cook these. Oh, it'd help if I took off the sticker, I think. You can hear the hamburger going. I'm just going to lob these into big pieces. Not too big of pieces, but, and we're going to boil them until they're soft. And when they're done, we're going to drain them and add rice, hamburger, and tomato sauce and salt and pepper, and then cheese, and we're going to make stuffed peppers. Now, usually you stuff this, but when you go to eat this is like too much pepper. So I came up with the brainstorm that I would just cut it up, and then you get a bite here and there of pepper. And Josie actually asked for it to be cut up. Because it's just too much when you get a big old cooked pepper. Yeah. So I'm going to finish this. I'm going to brown the hamburger and I'll be back. Okay, while I was cooking the peppers, you know, softening them or whatever, boiling them, I threw the bags of rice in too. It's not going to hurt. And I'm going to mix them in. And I put some, just a little bit of garlic in here. my Brown's beef hamburger is draining. Okay. Just gonna mix that up. I try, for some reason, I don't know, I try not to buy the red peppers for stuffed peppers because the red tomato sauce. So I think color, like red onion, green, yellow, red sauce. But I had them, so I'm going to use them. And, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to bring this over here, and I'm going to add some of this to this. A lot of it. I probably should just make all of it. But I want to try and make some hamburgers, or some meatloaf. But you know what? I don't think it's going to work. I'm just going to do a little meatloaf. Try it. Just for shits and giggles of it. By the time we get all of this, so I'll save this. I don't know if you can see that. I'll save this amount for try meatloaf. And I'm just going to mix this all up. This might be a two-pander. Now what I do is I usually put it in freezer containers. But I bought freezer bags, and what I'm going to do is lay them flat and then freeze them. And you always have to take it out of the container anyways and kind of spread it around on the plate to get it broke up anyways. So I'm just going to do that. And so then at work or after school or whatever, she can, well, me too, because I'll take it to work. I can just stick it on a plate. Okay, this is going to be a two-plater. Get my oven going. I should have had that going before. Just going to spray this with some cooking spray. This is one of those dishes that totally stick to the pan. It makes a mess. All right. Dishes are piling up. Alright. So, I'm going to take my tomato sauce. And I hate these things. Should have mixed it up first. What on earth? Why can't I seem to work this? Maybe ours is like spread out or something. It just never works. And it never works. And I end up just doing this. And I am going to mix this up a little bit. Taste it, make sure it didn't go bad, because you know tomato sauce goes bad. And you'd hate to waste of that. Now, you want this sloppy because the rice soaks it up. So you want it very sloppy. This is my theory. If it's too dry, add wet stuff. If it's too wet, throw another pile of rice in there. Those bags only take a few seconds. You could probably put the raw bag in uncooked and it'll cook. Okay, so then I'm going to take shredded cheese, whatever kind you have. If you want a spicy one, if you want a spicy tomato sauce, then, you know, buy a little spicier. You want to move it around and cover everything up because it'll make good golden brown cheese. I love the cheese. Love the cheese. I had put my cheese in these containers and thinking they would stack better, and they did stack better than the bags, but I'm not going to do it again. Just was a waste of space. Oh, look at all that cheese. Now, you don't want the cheese to pull over, but... And then I kind of do my... salt and pepper. I did salt and pepper this. And of course, well, of course I'm going to put some parsley, just for colorness. Make it look pretty. I don't know that parsley does anything. I preheated my oven to 350. I'm going to cook these for about, well, I don't know. I'll let you know. Probably 20 minutes until everything's cooked, basically. You just want it to cook together. You want the cheese to melt. So, probably 20 minutes. Of course, I don't time anything. So, and that will make oodles and oodles and oodles of stuffed pepper meals for us. So again, I'm going to clean. First I'm going to clean up the cheese because you know who likes cheese? The girls. My assistants. My assistants like cheese. Oh, Emma, God, open your mouth. And then pick up the leftovers here. And then I spray the counter with vinegar because see if it gets in the, you know, it's a cleaner, but if it gets in the food or something, oh well, it does. It won't hurt anything. I like vinegar. And now off to meatloaf. We'll see how this baby. Look at this goodness. Stuffed peppers. 2 big casseroles of it. I'm going to let it sit here and cool because right now it would fall apart. And once it cools and gels, just like a lasagna, it'll come out in like chunks per se, kinda. And then I'll put it in freezer bags and freeze it, and then we'll have stuffed peppers. So awesome. And The meatloaf is setting just a few minutes longer, so I'm going to turn this off, make more room, and I'll bring that out. I'll show you. Thanks for watching.